Sure. So na say what is a case bi esi tanoso.
Sunya tanoso.
Techiman tanoso.
Okay.
What is say ohini bi yomodo ne kotu mu 1 year no. My God. Onu say na me yes a case no.
Sir.
Oh. Me na me nyeza me ka tumi ho. Ana say ohini na wakodam 1 year no na ye me de. Me de no.
Oh, lawyer me da.
Oh, me na me. Anya ohini na wakodam no na ye me de. No. Anya me esi ye bia no fo me esi na ye me de. No. Unza me lifestyle no. Menya ayesam menya gidigidi menya pasa minkuminya menya adufude pe bebre bara menti asori no mere davi menti asori metra wuruma no bebi sasa na ada na nkwa awurade adidie mere se mi nhira ma wade so bere shira so mere ye sunsum pe
nanso honam
ye
na so ya ode o nhira so anyode Roma wade so shira
now you see the time also one mama law history and you realize that Debia Mbabara and Debia Okayasa Mon can be my Debia Oka Menka Binyasa Minka be Mabu. Now, no, when Mr. There was a publication, we say, maybe stop it, man can't stop it. Nyameka answer is very painful. Some in Wabunu region. Now, me can't say, Nanya Binumuda, Nabe de Matem. I didn't say stop it.
Okay. Bloggers
and be bloggers and be.
We also had a creative beauty show, sir.
Bloggers. Now, turn also, dear. After the restoration of the Asante Confederacy in 1935, January 31st, January 1935 to June 1936, Asante Confederacy was restored. When we restore Asante Confederacy, nature say, Betchy Prempe Queno, Barney, Becca Santaman, Bebre Betita die. But in January restoration of the Confederation, including in Abebre by. In fact, initially even Draben was reluctant to join the Confederation. A lot of them, but eventually they joined. So Techiman took this matter up because with the restoration, no, Boyem, Tanoso, Tanobuase, Ofumai, Enkyiraa, Branham, Nwase, Subinso. Then they became members of the restoration, and Techiman felt that was wrong. So Techiman pursued this matter. Techiman dia kodru privy council olusu ni nyina. Techiman ni wom lawyer ni JB Dankwa.
Lawyer okay.
JB Dankwa.
You be di my Ghana so no.
Awa medi but nyom na te big six.
Big six.
Now Techiman filed to the crown abrochire. Someone jamasem mam. No am say o, say privy council dey bu for there ye ni hweka. So since that time from 1944 there has been that problem with the Techiman and those stools. What you see. So fast forward, the Kwame Nkrumah bae no or obubo Nkroni bi so. And they been it to bottom. Then NLC decree 112 came. Then NLC decree 112 no, I am for no san call Bechibiu. So I am for no san call Bechibiu no. You find that international Abra Tutu no at the court. And Abra Tutu won the case. And that is the well-known case of S-Party Abra Tutu. S-Party Abra Tutu. A well-known case pa. Lawyer Bia waya hinsam de e wa Ghana ha wa kwadare wa hinsam na wonte expert abana tutu da na sabe e de mesremeka now me bata no so de na me bayo so abana tutu was around 1984 or so and abana tutu the Supreme Court the Court of Appeal was emphatic tanoso Asante. It is like Enkyiraa de no Boye versus Kwaku. The Court of Appeal was emphatic. Enkyiraa Asante. Nyaman for the Debia Bedi Matemini. Me and my member can have me the quote from book and word matem. Na Jim Arenitic passe. Feniti kutu. Jim Dodo. Davian Kabi my. Debia Bedi Matem. And to bloggers. Now, fast forward. So after the Abana to 2 cases, you know. Then you have another one at 2018, 2019. And no man me what I say. The Republic versus National House of Chiefs, Regional House of Chiefs. party odrobuama interested parties Techiman Traditional Council and Asante man ya kwasa wamo enyema wamo nyaman hene no ya de call National House of Coin no Techiman applied so be join the case no interest tano boase tuobodom any Kenya say number 1. Then we went on Court of Appeal. Yeah, Kranonim. Yeah, the case in Okumasia. Techiman wrote to the Chief Justice. So appeal na yebedin Kumase no. Enye nti wamode appeal no call Enkyiraa. And Techiman was represented by Atuguba and Associates. And I'm representing him from Miensan 99. Somewhere along the line, Kenya say number 1 dey free.
Atuguba dey him.
Atuguba and Associates. Okay. Raymond Atuguba wa chambers no. Okay. Young lawyer because of the Alasa Momuni also. Okay. So at the Court of Appeal, I won. Techiman lost. Then Techiman filed appeal to the Supreme Court. At the Supreme Court, Techiman went for injunction. Now you go see a single judge, poor man.
Justice for man.
Senior me senior no madam for no.
Okay.
Anna Techiman lost that injunction. It was dismissed. Anna you go substantive appeal no. Now Techiman lost. Uti ni nyina. And the Supreme both the High Court, the Court of Appeal, and the Supreme Court, they relied extensively on Abena Tutu. Because Abena Tutu makes it so simple and easier. Once a year, aka say Tanoso eya Asante money. And Techiman filed an appeal. And that appeal was handled by lawyer Obiman, the late Obiman, my senior. And the appeal was struck out. You see? So Abena Tutu abaye edaho the nanano the sesano. Make abesi hini abedene kotu mu yasem yo.
Tanoso dey no.
So one you have the judgment of Abena Tutu which says that Tanoso ye Asante. Then the 2019 dynamic koye no. Supreme expert odrobu amano. Osane ka se Tanoso Tanoboa se tuobodom. In fact, Tanoboa se tuobodom. Eya Asante. Another judgment. Then the LI 2409 e buy no. Obe groupu ahemfo no. Oye Tanoboa se tuobodom manhene. Oye be nyina koja no manhene. Now, kwatin dey ono aba me ka se me nya se da odam na eye me de anaye me ya.
Da bia de mra na
me kira de. Then after even 2409 no. Kwatin no ba bi obeko bia no olo ye Tanoso hene. Na oye Tanoso hene no Techiman afutufo hene. You see? Oye Tanoso hene. Na oye Techiman paramount to futu something hene. Kwatin no. Now all the cases no nyina including the LI 24 nyina che say Tanoso ye manhene na Tanoso ye Asante mane. That is why the contempt never know. So onam na ka so me ye Tanoso hene na me Techiman ase. What is the effect? In law, contempt na nemme.
What dey akwhye ase?
In law, contempt na nemme. Contempt na ne say, why ade bi, why kan de bi, why suba na di, why bibibi. Na udi gu court. Ana judge bi aka asem, udi gu na nim ase, ana uye na bonfia. Ana na your friend contempt. What? So me de call say court mfanentum efri say expert Abena Tutu na that decision was delivered in May 1980 something no 11th May 1985 no. Then the LI 2409 then ba ko na me ni nyina no court na ka se tano so ye Asante enti se wo da so ka se tano so me ye tano so hene na mo mesom tachiman ana me hwe tachiman sia. This is a conduct which is willfully conducted to scandalize the administration of justice. What you say? Oh, why you subani bi? Why you niye bi? Egu court hufi. Egu court nsam na ma mkan ama na bafam. Ebu judgment na wo ye no. O ma na bafam. And in law we call it contempt of court. So that is why I file it for contempt of court.
Now, court yeah,
and the case was pending before Sunyani High Court. Now, say actually no omi cases in the call Techimai. So that case was not filed at Techimai. I filed it in Sunyani High Court. Now that sector holding in our cases, you say omi be the call Techimai. And the judge saw the process, whatever I filed. Because because expert ability to amana. What do you mean? Because me exhibit ability to judgment no. And that judgment na me am was Supreme Court no. And so me exhibit here. And na 2409 so and so me exhibit here. LI 2409. So let's be very honest. When we tell me, menka senti a lawyer be, menka senti obia. Mo menka no krenchire nyankopon no. Ni yan hwaston hwefam. Say ebia we a lawyer, na say the process we nyina be serve wa. What will you do? You advise say wasam nyede. Anamboa. So you nyamsuo te sem you obribu ahia. We are no krekani te sem you obribu. Because that is so obvious and so glaring. And yet the man was throwing his weight about. And I got to know for the court to my back. Now, only me who Baba can one or man can one court to the job. Ye file appeal, Sabel to court on Fabentum. And now, on another than call where ye are. Ye file appeal, Saban Fanfield being come. No, you see, for far too long, no. Man, baby, a yadruno. The indiscipline and the lawlessness in the chieftaincy sector no a dozen do. Baby yadru Ghana no. The indiscipline and the lawlessness. Mampanyin timunka. Nabadian timunka. National Security timunka. Minister for Chieftaincy timunka. Minister for Interior. Banyina besuro votes na bebejinti. It is all hinibi. I am ready to asem. Chami bi ayem ranto asem atrankonya bi ayem ranto asem wo Ghana ha ahensem a bi bagina besuro. I am the only person who is bold and strong enough and honest enough to say it.
Enya ahomaso kwan so nemu ahobrase kwan so emra no na ade ye adwuma.
Emre ye adwuma. Na nya ni adene na nya pobo. Because honestly speaking, kwakwati yokoda mu say the first are glaring from 1944. Woman get to Satano so to Obodom or Fumai, boy, young cracker home. The first, yeah. So glaring, the records are there. No, so you see, that is the truth of the matter. Yeah, lawyer forces so no. As I say, your boy must about money because look at the first. And the lawyer shall say preparator, instability. We'll go to the Savannah region, Northern region, Upper East, Upper West, Ashanti, Oti, Bono, but be a chieftaincy problems. And not depending on the lawyers. If our lawyers are being honest and sincere, and some of them no confuse, with a big critical, with the BBD, BBD. But I'm so honest and sincere and forthright. Very honest, sincere, and forthright. Okay. So tell us again, and I think that yeah, me a lawyer for about from a babrudu. Bepe. process na me de ye no ani ruban babrudu be pe a ye bi e hwia sene hu babrudu me de ba ma be me de ba ma be adani me mfa ma be me de ba ma wo mu. So one tradition culture na me de aban, and I believe that with this judgment no nkoro bebra a court aka na mre bia sise be ya Asante mane a binim ti ba bia ya ngo ba bia ye look, I mean, what is up? Me nya Asante ni ma me nya Asante ni mbapa nya Asante ni me nya Asante ni me ka me nokra nim dem ka. I mean, if you take Sampa for instance, in 19 o the Sampa asem no I am in person mekom because minim samodua minim ne ma me ne papa ne minim na sanfla so ne ma me ne papa minim be Sampa. In fact me first wife am be wiase me ware na ya Sampa. Inti Sampa dia me Jack Toronto. Jack Toronto. Now apart from say me Sampa Jack Toronto minim all the parties. Inti Sampa I don't feel comfortable talking about Sampa. But you know, yes. There's a very important thing. In 1984, Nana Confucius the second was elevated to the paramountcy of Sampa by Opokuwari the second in 1984. In 1984, Confucius the second was elevated to the position of paramount. Confucius be shy to Opokuwari the second. Ewo menshia. So Confucius no onya Sampa onya Asante member of Asante Moya nko baba 1984 then too once again some can say minim Samodua and Nana Sampla Nana Jafla babusuafo no bebedi asem no manhia. That is customary arbitration in law. And therefore, bebano, tama besi muane bebano. Entine ye ni ahimfie bia wabono ne bono is ne beba manhia ha no. Ne beba ye de. Bebe kan basem. Sedi enti ne beba me de me nya Asante ni enti me nkan ho bi. Ne bebe kan basem. Ne ba ka basem awie. What I say asem no bedi ni yo. The law says that there was an arbitral proceedings. And therefore, if you are dissatisfied, you go to court. You understand? So if you are all being honest, you did not craning and showing them can. Young point, baby, you're for free. What you say? What in the mature you say? Yes. And you say me pray and some no. Me pe nokreka me ye nokreka ya from kofi nokreka and until na liwin e bo ma baso until na aloteje cost kan say Ghana ha no pe nipa me yensa obiribu ahe that Mamudu Bawumia any Senator Rollins. Of course I agree because me carry Senator Rollins speech be man bronya no 31st no very wonderful and very perfect. Very wonderful. President Mahama speech or the man bronya no na munye duru says Senator Rollins speech. No was Senator Rollins speech more President Mahama speech. Kosha is Senator Rollins speech. Thought provoking. Fatuma mpanyini ne de no ho. Senator Rollins de no wosoro. Ayesa Senator Rollins mfiemu wanyini che Mahama. Because can some Senator Rollins ne kan say ma say akura akura nkan sa ye nhwe wei na ye wei na ye wei ya esisi so which I don't think say me mama ana ne papa kura mponu etimi kikambo mu ma o ma sa speech no. And no, the fact that one people me when Senator Rollins speech I have it in the full speech me wo sure akure oya badwemba. What did they make no? So that happens in this country. We need to be fair and honest, and this country can move forward